Hello, Pisces. This is your October 2020 transit report. This also includes Pisces rising. Okay, to begin with, we have Neptune in your first house. And Neptune there is a great position for Neptune. However, right now you may feel, especially with Neptune in its own retrograde, you may be feeling a little uncertain about yourself, kind of low on self-esteem or self-confidence. Maybe you're wanting to change your appearance, which is good for all that, but just be clear to others about how you want to come across, because people may feel that you are confusing, maybe because of some of the insecurities you may have as of late. However, right now with Neptune and Pisces on your first house, you may have a heightened sense of intuition or psychic ability, sensitivity to others. So these are all positive attributes right now with Neptune on your first house. Get a journal, write down some of your psychic hunches or dreams, because you could have some very interesting and prophetic dreams that could come to pass. Okay, now with the full moon in Aries on the 1st, with Mars in your second house in Aries, you may feel that you want to start saving some money. However, with the moon in the second, keep an eye out on your finances, because especially with the full moon, you may get money, and just as you get money, you lose money. Okay, so definitely keep an eye on your bank balance. With Mars there, it's all too tempting to spend. Okay, so again, keep an eye on your spending, your finances, all of that. All right, second house also rules values. So right now, whatever you may buy may have particularly very quite a bit of meaning to you right now, and may stay with you for quite some time. Maybe you're starting a collection, or you're going to purchase something very meaningful. All right, you've got Uranus in your third house, and again, third house is communication. Kind of like the second house, which rules speech. Be very clear about what you have to say, because it could create conflicts, especially with Uranus retrograde in your third house. Third house manners also rules short distance travel. You may unexpectedly do some traveling throughout the duration of Uranus in Taurus, and especially in October. Also rules accidents. Now, you might be safe for a long time, but what it's saying is just be careful while you're driving. Also, be careful with possible repairs to a vehicle, or this type theme. You may also be buying a new vehicle. But with the retrograde Uranus there, make sure that everything is good to go with regards to a vehicle that you may purchase. All right, now on the first of the month, we have Venus in your whole sign, 6th house in Leo. However, for the duration of October, Venus will be in your 7th house. Now, this is great because Venus is going to be at late month, is going to trine the Capricorn stellium in your 11th house. So this is a great time for gatherings, get together, meeting with the public. Also, it could bring a very important love into your life around mid-month or the end of October while Venus is in Virgo in your 7th house. You may meet that special someone. Okay, but it's a really good time to connect with many people this month, and you will meet some people that are attractive and very meaningful to you for quite some time. The sun is in Libra in your 8th house, and again, 8th house rules the unknown. It can rule the occult, also intense spiritual issues. This will come to the forefront for you in October. 8th house also rules mortgages and transformation. So there's going to be a lot of deep exploration about the state of your emotions, how you feel this month, kind of going within. But there's going to be a whole positive wealth of feeling and insight that comes from your feelings and emotions this month. So the sun in the 8th is good for all of that. You've got Mercury in the 9th house. With Mercury there, it's good for, again, 9th house interests, study, or you're maybe not necessarily going back to school, but maybe you're going to be studying some intense, informative information this month. Also rules legal affairs. So you may be signing some contracts or connecting with those in the legal profession. You might be thinking of taking some kind of a long distance trip coming up in the future. All these are highlighted during the month of October. Okay, now Mercury will be going retrograde on the 13th, so the 9th house interests could also be a little bit of a concern. If there's any contracts you want to sign, read the fine print. And finally, we have the Capricorn stellium in your 11th house. So especially over the last 2 to 2.5 years with Saturn and with Pluto in your 11th house, you may have found that you've had a lot of ups and downs with friends, a lot of intense experiences, feeling blocked, and especially during the time that Saturn was retrograde. But right now, you're going to be feeling like you are getting closer to some of your friends. Saturn is now direct this month in October, and Jupiter is direct. And then next year, Saturn and Jupiter will be heading into Aquarius. So it's going to be a very, very social time there for you with friends and possibly even furthering some of your goals. 11th house is hopes and wishes. The law of attraction would be a great time for you now with Jupiter in the 11th, and especially as we head into next year. So that's kind of the theme for you in October. Gatherings, connecting with people, exchanging ideas. All in all, Pisces, a great month. If you'd like to get in touch with me, my email is quasi, QUASIMOS9, one word, at gmail.com. I give written reports if you're interested in the year ahead and one-on-one readings. So, until November, Pisces, many, many blessings.